Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy Sohum VT, and I'm gonna be bringing you another live commentary here. Well, it's not really live. I just like saying that. But all right. So in this commentary, you guys are gonna be watching a gameplay from Rehflexion, and I think he pulls 100 plus and gets a nuclear. If he doesn't, I'm sorry, guys, but whatever. He's still a beast of a player. So, anyways, I just wanted to talk about what happened this last weekend. It was insane, insane. I had so much fun. I had a blast, and I'll just recap some of the coolest things that I've ever done in my life. All right, no, not in my life, but at least on this game. So let's start off by saying this. So last week I had a short week, and I was gonna hang out with some friends, but it ended up being that they were sick and stuff, so that never ended up happening. So I was on my WIIU a lot, and what happened after that? What happens in ViTaL stays in ViTaL. No, I'm just joking. But yo, listen, like school got out on Thursday. I was happy as fuck because I had a ton of tests last week and shit. So I got on this game and I was like, all right, what am I gonna do here? What am I gonna do? And it turns out that Thursday night I was playing some scrims against XM, and I was on VR, right? And I was filling in for Felix. I'm not on VR. I was just filling in for Felix because they needed a fourth. And I did as well as their best player at the time in Rehflexion. And, me and Rehflexion were playing well together. So what happened is that the next day, Friday night, he sends me a message saying, hey, yo, you know what? How about we team up, right? Like, I joined VT, and I was like, all right, sure, dude. Like, no problem. We need another Slayer. And that was really, I think, one of the biggest moves that we made is getting Rehflexion, because now with Deadeyes and Rehflexion slaying, and me at OBJ, I'm not a bad Slayer myself. Like, I can hold my own. I can get a 2 KD in most GB matches when I'm trying. In scrims, I don't really go for really great gameplays and stuff. But anyways, we'll get into the really good try-hard gameplays in scrims later. But I gotta go in chronological order here. But yeah, so anyways, we picked them up Saturday morning. Holy shit, the GB Skype chat was blowing up. Like, everybody was like, oh shit, Rehflexion, you're a bitch. And I was like, oh, what the fuck, yo, he was just on your team. You're like kissing his ass 2 seconds ago. I won't name any names, but you know who you are. And now all of a sudden you're like,
hey, how about you, Rehflexion? Why did you leave us? You suck dick, and I'm an MLG pro.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Anyways, it's like, really, yo, you're gonna talk shit, whatever. I'm not gonna even go over that. That happens to me too, and just gay. So Saturday morning, I was not able to get on. I got on at Saturday night. Now this is when the intense shit started to happen. Let's start. All right, you guys ready? Get your popcorn, get ready, sit down, grab a soda, beer. Don't become an alcoholic. All right. So let's start out with the fucking best of 5 we had with Inc. Now listen, this was not freaking MLG Pro stuff. It was just really like what ended up happening they didn't want to play MLG rules because they don't want to play with gun skill, and I'm not talking trash to them anyways, yo. Like, what's the fucking the point of talking trash to Inc? Like, I mean, they got a bigger following than us, and they think they're better. We've proven that they aren't, but whatever. I apologize for talking trash and everything. I don't care if they apologize or not. It's really not a big deal. So in that best of 5, yo, first game I get on, we lost. First game I just played bad, but we won. We won in raid. No, it was standoff hardpoint. We won that game marginally. It was my first game on. It's freaking cold as fuck here, so my hands are fucking freezing right now as you speak. But regardless, whatever. We lost the first game. Second game, it was on their host. It was domination on raid. They were spamming C4s. Whatever. It's fine, yo. It's like they think our rules are cheese. We think their rules are cheese. It's gonna be like the same way. Whatever. So the raid domination match didn't go well. We just ended up backing out. We were like, whatever, it's a lost cause. There wasn't going to be a possible way of us winning. Then the third match is when Sohum happened. I'll call that my game. If this was his finals, like last finals, there's that one game with freaking Russell Westbrook. This was my game, yo. This was my fucking game. Russell Westbrook lost his, I won mine. That's the difference. In this game, my score didn't end up being that good, but for the fucking solid first half of this game, I was carrying, and then that's when our closers kicked in, right? There's always those guys, you know, that like have been born with the closer genes, and that's what Dead Eyes and Rehflexion have. They were able to close this one out, and we could pretty much wreck them. It was a cruise like from the start to finish, but whatever. It was nice. And lastly, and we were like, they were like, well, you guys can't beat us on domination on Plaza, and I'm like, all right, let's play it, yo. And then we played. This was a fucking close as fuck game, and afterwards, dude, there's solid 10 minutes of talking shit. 10 minutes of talking shit, and you know, I was like, whatever, it doesn't faze me, yo. I'm one of the most like unfazable people you ever meet. I'm not gonna crumble under pressure. I'm not gonna, just because somebody talks shit to me and I have one bad game, yo, I'm gonna keep on shooting. That's the type of person I am, and I like that because that's how I was raised. You know, this is one thing that you gotta learn, yo. Nobody's holding you down. It's your own limitations that are holding you down. I mean, I'm not gonna be one of those faggots that say, "Oh, well, the sky's the limit. You can reach anything." No, the limit is the limits you set for yourself. That's how I've always been about, and you know, that's something that I use every day in my life, and it really helps me out all types of situations. So that's just maybe something you can take out of this, whether it's video games, sports, school, anything. You know, the limits are the ones that you set for yourself. Nobody else can limit you, or nothing else. But yeah, so anyways, that last game, it really, I think I had the highest score or whatever, but it's just because Deadass was kind of off this game and whatever. So we ended up winning that. Now let's go into, I think, the most impressive feat anybody's ever accomplished on WIIU Black Ops 2. Yes, I'm going to say this. I'm sorry if it sounds a bit cocky, but in an MLG rules match, I was able to swarm IS the plus Choppy. I was shitting my pants with joy after this. I mean, it was really one of the, I think, the most impressive gameplay, because if you look at it, MLG rules, there's no hard line, right? Second of all, you have to play the objective. So just think about it like this way, right? In a public match against all players that can pull off a 4 KD, if they try their hardest, they can all pull 4 KDs, and you're just jumping onto the B flag constantly, and you are still able to pull a swarm. That's basically what it's compared to, like, if you want to compare it to clubs. And I thought this, and I was able to get Lodestar, Swarm, and Dogs on them, and we kind of crushed them in CTF. And really, the reason why this happened was I wasn't really trying. I really wasn't. But what happened was they complained about Deadeyes throwing a 100-killer drone when there was, I think we were winning by 3. It was like 4-1 with like 3 minutes left to go in the CPF match, and they're like, I'm like, do you guys want the map? And they're like, restart it. And I'm like, you know shit's about to go down, right? You guys are gonna get like fucking raped. And Choppy was on the other team. Choppy's another story, yo. Like, the shit that he's done to us as a team, and to me especially, I'm not gonna ever be able to forgive him. And you know, whatever, I'm not gonna talk about it. I don't want to. You know, it's like whatever. And I was like, you know, I just put on my Michael Jordan assassin pants that day. My shorts, not pants, and I had some long socks on and some Kobe's, because I don't really like Air Jordans. They kind of get torn up after a while, after we're done crossing over bitches and stuff. But yeah, so I had my Kobe's, and I was like, whoop 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 whoop, fade away off the post, all that shit, some cheese. I threw some lob passes to Dwight Howard, following Steve Nash in the corner for 3, and before you knew it, I had my swarm, and I was like, oh my god, I got a swarm in a GB match. I'm better than Optics Company. Yeah, let's go, son. But nah, dude, it was pretty awesome, and I called it in, and then afterwards, Choppy's like, good game, and I'm like, fuck you. That was kind of a dick move, but you know, he's a dick to me and to VT, whatever. I don't give a shit. So anyways, that wraps up the whatever happened this weekend, and I really want to thank Rehflexion for this gameplay. He fucking rapes the fucking shit out of these kids. Yeah, so I think we VT are establishing us as the best team on WIIU. Floey's coming soon. I don't think I'm gonna put him in GB quite yet, because I don't want to wreck his confidence, because that motherfucker can play. I mean, right now we're pretty good. We're just gonna get better. Anyways, I think my time has ran out.